Good morning. So this is the property that's right before it. Um, Really nice place, real well kept. Looks like they're people of faith. But I'm gonna drive across the front part of this property. Everything I'm seeing, I've already kind of drove around the property, so I could be a little familiar. So while I was talking to you, bear with me here. So that's the property that that butts up against it. Okay, and then starting right here on this corner, see the white? See the corner post there, and where the white starts, this would be the property that you would be buying. It's a great view. Property looks really, really nice. I think this upper level's where you'd probably want to build a house, but the fence is in great shape. Um, I'm really impressed. I don't remember them saying anything on there, but looks like a corral there for cows. And so this is still all the property you can see. Maybe you could do something back on the back side. It goes a little high up there, but you have to cross a creek. And then, so I'm going to drive past and then I'll back up. So that's the entrance to the property. You got a really nice gate. I don't know if you can see that gate over there, but then next door you got a property. Looks like they're building a house there. Um, so it's kind of in disarray, but I don't think that would be normal from what it looks like. They're building some stuff. So we'll pull out here onto the property. See what I'm saying? It's got a nice gate. I can turn my camera off. Nice gate to go in. I'm gonna go around where we were at before and kind of let you see this top half. I've hated it, so we do know there again. You could probably work something out with whoever is doing it now. It's a great view. It's beautiful. There's the neighbor over there. You don't see the neighbor a whole lot. Here's this. That's the road. We're just about the middle of the property. We'll kind of drive close to this. Looks like there's a little chute right there to run the cows in to do what you need to do. A little corral to corral them inside. It's all grown up, a little weed eating. But that's the view towards the back of the property. I'm basically at the front of it, cutting across. This isn't the creek, but it's a bit of an upper level. I think right about where we're at. Man, could you imagine that being your back door? That being your view? It's one of the nicer properties we've looked at, boss. You know you got electric. I mean, there's power poles right there at the corner of the property. So even though it says there's no utilities, we could definitely get electric. So that's cutting across it on the high side. I don't see a trail. I mean, a guy probably could, but we're gonna go back to this other side. That'd be your neighbors. At least this one ain't super high grass. It's still gonna be in my vehicle. My wife, I was gonna try to take the truck today, but my wife had some stuff she was doing, and so I'm in the Discovery Sport, so I could probably cross this creek down here. That'd be the front of your property right there. So even if you face that way, look at that. That's picturesque right there, boss. I know you were talking about the price being pretty high, and I mean, that's a lot of money. But the one thing about it, you're not going to be out nothing in fence. You got really nice fence all the way around the property. It's got some trails and stuff down here. The creek, I mean, it's been hot. It hasn't rained in a while, and the creek's got a lot of water. You'll see that in just a minute. But down this side of it, we have us a little trail here. And then, so I'm on the, if you're facing the property, I'm on the far left side. This is the far left boundary of this fence. Like I said, nice fence. So that's the view of the property off to the side. I really do think you could, I mean, they sell that hay for pretty good money. So I really think you could work something out. I don't know how much money, but even if you just traded them, they hay it, and you let them have the hay for haying it, well, it keeps your property nice and cut and trimmed. And maybe you come in here and guys spend a day or two with a weed eater, you could clear out the weeds that are below these trees, and then from up where we were before, you'd really have a beautiful view and probably see a little more of that creek. And it looks like the neighbors like to come out by the creek and hang out and play badminton. And but that's the other property next to you. This is again the property we're gonna pull up here. I want to show you this creek, boss. It's definitely, like, if you had cattle or whatever, you'd need a four-wheel drive to get across, or at least it appears that way. But that's out looking across it over there. Got a little trail here that goes down. Look at that. Man, you could set up a gazebo right there. Hang your feet in the water if you wanted to. I'm gonna get out and see if I can give you a better view here, boss. The property goes on up and then up that hill up there, if you can see that. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. It has a trail that goes across, so they're used to crossing it. Water's nice and clear. I see some crawdads going across there. Might be able to get a little fishing in, catch some little smallmouth. Look at that. That's beautiful. A little bit of work. If you like it more, we'll bring the side-by-side out. It'll go across that. It's not real deep. I think my car probably would, but man, this is a ways out here to be calling you saying, hey, you gotta have someone come tow me out. So, like I said, you could put a gazebo right here. Have a nice little view of the creek while you eat your picnic with the wife. I don't know if you can see some of the field in the background, but I mean, it's not level, but it's really nice looking property back there. And like I said, if we bring the side by side, we'd be able to see that. But that's beautiful. I'd love to have something like that on my property. And that's part of the land back there. I would definitely, if I built a house up there, I mean, you could build 2 or 3 houses up there. You could build a house down here. It's just the expense of getting the electricity on down if you want it on that lower level. I would be careful. It might be a situation where the closer you get to this creek, it might start getting into a 100-year flood zone. And then, oh my gosh, look at this. Can you see that hog? I he's 15 yards in front of me. How beautiful is that? That's in nature right there. Hi, buddy. I'm amazed he's letting me get that close. Wow. I just made my day. Made me a friend over there. He's probably looking for some mice or something, but man, boss, anything we've looked at, this is pretty impressive. I would definitely love this property, and with the fencing the way it is all the way around, and as far as I can see, all of it looks good. That hawk's still there. He ain't going nowhere. I'll drive around this other side. As you can see, it's fairly thick, but it's not daunting to clean it out around the edge of this creek so that you could have a really nice view of the creek and access to it. Dude, I'm really impressed. I don't know how much they would come down to try to get in your budget, but I mean, look at that. That's just gorgeous. We're gonna go ahead and drive down here. Oh, there's a bale of hay there. I almost did it. But just mowing this grass and clearing some of these dead trees that are in there, kind of blocking the view. Man, I don't think it'd take a whole lot to open that up to where if you had the house setting up on high, which I would, I think you could do. I mean, I'll face it, I'm about the middle of the property here. It goes from where that barn is there all the way across to there. So if you you can see where it goes up to that other shelf. You put your house up there facing this way, man, what an amazing view you have. Well, like I said, I think if you cleared some of this underbrush out of the way, you'd have great areas to go enjoy that creek. There might be something a little deeper where you could kind of, just go splash around, cool off while you're out here working hard. Maybe pick one of these big trees and clear out your path and put your gazebo right in there where you got a little better view. Land looks pretty nice on the other side. I mean, I know probably in the video you can't see through there, but I can see through there a little bit, and it's not as wooded as I thought it was. Shrubbery and stuff, not as many trees. You could make another path, and here's the fence here. And I mean, for stupid cameras won't shut up. Put my seatbelt back on. Drive you crazy with my ding ding. I mean it like that. But there's a view looking out across from the corner, and I don't even think I'm halfway across the back of it. Like I said, we bring that side by side out. I can go real slow and get us across that creek. And I'm gonna send this over to you and let me know what you think.